Alright lads, it is MetaGoblin here. Today we are celebrating another milestone on our channel, and that is 3 million views. That's quite a substantial amount of views. First of all, apologies for not uploading in a while. I've got a shitload of uni work to do, but like a week on Monday we'll be back to normal and I've got all my work done. I'm having a bit of a holiday at the end of a year, which I fucking deserve. Anyway, so I don't think, first of all I'm going to talk about my channel a bit, and then I'm going to talk about future plans, where the channel's going, ideas I have. But before we do that, in the comment section I want you to say, well, tell me what kind of a content you actually want to see on this channel, because I know I have a mixed audience right now. I mean, I've got people coming from World of Warcraft, people coming from Elder Scrolls games, got people coming from the Witcher games. I've got a much broader audience. I mean, I've got console players on my, subscribe to my channel now, which I haven't experienced before. So I want to know what kind of content you want to see on this channel. At the end of the day, it's not my channel. I mean, I'm just like, the TV channel TV channel presenter and director. But at the end of the day, the channel, it's yours. You know what I mean? You tell me what you want to see on this channel, and I'll get it done. So let's talk about the channel. I think about this is like right now the channel is going pretty well. The channel is actually statistically growing. Like 2 years ago, about 3 years ago, and 2 years after those 3 years, when I started YouTube, I was only doing World of Warcraft videos, specifically, Death Knight PvP guides and montage and all that kind of thing. And when I was doing that kind of content, my channel was going like this. Okay, same amount of views a day, same amount of subscribers a day. As soon as I widened my audience, okay, because I've taken a lot of risks on this channel, uploaded really random videos like my Witcher video, my Elder Scrolls video. They got about less than 500 views, and they stayed at 500 views for absolutely months, like half a year, and then all of a sudden they just explode out of nowhere. And those kind of risks, they've paid off. Because if I hadn't have taken those risks, I definitely wouldn't have 3 million fucking views. You know what I mean? I'd probably have like 1 million if I was lucky. So those risks have definitely paid off, and I'm going to continue to take risks like that because they paid off. The Witcher video is doing pretty well at the moment on all my other videos. So let's talk about future content. Obviously, I plan to do my game comparisons. I don't really think they are game comparisons like everyone seems to think they are, but I really think they are game design reviews, like very specific reviews on game design decisions by game developers. Because we're isolating the features of games and reviewing them and seeing which we're looking at why what certain games do better than other games. I'm not everyone seems to think I'm dissing games and saying, oh, this is the best game, but I'm actually not. I mean, I'm just looking at specific things that makes a game so good and and why certain people might like it, a particular game over a different game. So I plan to continue doing videos like that. Tell me what games you want me to feature in the comment section. I haven't played every single game, but I can acquire knowledge on the internet. I can acquire friends, just steal friends, because I know I have a few friends. For instance, I haven't really played the Fallout games. I have a friend who's played the Fallout games. I can just steal his brain to make the Fallout games videos if I wanted to. And the other content other videos I was thinking of making is my ideology behind it is to bring breadth into old games, because there's a lot of old games out there which are completely unappreciated. If you look at the games that I'm playing right now, I mean, I'm playing so many old games, because the new games that come out these days are just complete shite. Well, mostly, I mean, I'm playing Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is a good game. But, I mean, seriously, I'm playing a Wrath of the Lich King private server, I'm playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm playing a modded version, a modded version of Halo 3 Online. So really, really old games. So I was thinking of doing countdowns, top 10 reasons why you should play, say for instance, Knights of the Old Republic 2 in 2016. So just embrace the awareness of old games which are absolutely fucking outstanding. And then alongside those videos I was thinking doing say for instance the Knights of the Old Republic, it's a complicated game. You need to know how that game works. it seems like the further you go back in time, like the more complicated games actually become. And I think that's, it's a discussion for another video, but so guides, like beginners guides to certain old role-playing games, or any game really, and then maybe like branched out to like mod guides, or like same, because there's a lot of mods for Knights of the Old Republic too. They called the is it Restoration mod? It restored a lot of the content. I think the game developers actually released that mod as well, which is interesting. I also have a few satirical spoof videos to make on certain topics. I have this. I kind of it annoys me a little bit when I see Twitch videos on YouTube. And I was thinking of making a bit of a piss take out of it. Nothing like kind of sinister and like under the belt, but just a bit of a spoof of it. And the spoof on YouTube as well. I've got a few ideas, just a few comedy piss take, spoofy rant, kind of like cross with like a rant idea. Like I have this video idea to like show American people what it's like on a Monday morning for English people who watch Game of Thrones, because like if on a Monday morning, right, because we get Game of Thrones like later on a Monday night instead of a Sunday. Americans get it Sunday, we get it Monday, and they get it obviously a lot earlier than us. And like if we check Facebook on a Monday, there's just shitloads of spoilers, and it's really quite horrible. And sometimes you just don't notice. So I was thinking of just making a spoof video of that. And so videos like that. You may have noticed my mountain adventure video. I really enjoyed making that video, even though I didn't get a lot of interest. I think I got enough for it to be worth it. It's like people just like are scared to see like YouTubers' faces or some shit. I don't know. But I mean, I'm not that. I could be a lot uglier and more like unattractive. I don't know. It's because I don't have tits, isn't it? If I had tits, then it'd be alright. Anyway, I was planning to do, like, I have a lot of holidays coming up. Well, I'm planning to go on holiday, but not just like a crappy holiday on the fucking beach or something, like proper adventure holidays over the summer. And I was thinking of vlogging my experiences of it, like logging it and recording it. Let's say, for instance, I'm going to a 90s 40s weekend next weekend, and I mean, even by me saying a 1940s weekend, you're probably like, what the fuck is that? And I think a lot of people will be interested to know what a 1940s weekend is. Basically, I'm going to show you a picture here. I'm going to look something like that. I'm not going to go for that particular hairstyle, but basically, the village of Haworth, which is somewhere in Yorkshire, they host this event to basically commemorate World War II. And everyone goes and dresses up as if they're in the 40s, like the whole village, and obviously people visit the village and stay in like hotels and shit, and there's loads of events going on, like live 40s music and tributes to like Winston Churchill. A lot of markets like selling antiques and authentic like World War II kind of guns and stuff. Now I'll show you. I'm pretty sure I got a picture of me like holding a fucking massive World War II like can't remember what they call it, M2 carbine or whatever. And just like I was thinking, if I didn't know what a 1940s weekend and I heard about it, I think it'd be interesting to know about it. So I'm thinking of next weekend recording, just my experiences or through that weekend and uploading it. Also got plans to go on quite adventurous holidays. I want to cycle from England, well, specifically London maybe, or maybe somewhere further up north, to Paris or even further. Basically, I just want to cycle all the way around Europe. I was thinking I can just fucking do it. I'll buy a tent and do it. I mean, I've been cycling since I was like fucking 5 years old and actually quite fit on a bike, so I was thinking of just cycling around Europe. I've also got planned to hike the highest mountain in England, Scafell Pike, which is literally like within 20 miles of my house. Thinking of cycling there, camping at the what's the opposite of summit? The base of it, and hiking it and with my dog and shit and recording recording that. So tell me like what do you think about those ideas? Because I mean, I'm not gonna be like a typical vlogger where just like, well, maybe I will. I don't know, just talking about random crap that happened to me during the day. I mean, I want to record like, well, like I've said, like little adventures or interesting stories and things like that, because it's quite a popular form of video on YouTube, so you know, if there's interest, I'll probably do something like that. I was also planning to bring lore back to the channel. I have been for a while, but the problem is those videos, I think out of all of my videos, I require the most editing, and well, it's not so much editing, it's prep. I mean, sometimes I spend like 5 hours fucking trains, seriously, like 5 hours researching just like a 2-minute video, you know, to make sure the information is quite sound. So those videos take a long time, and then they get like what, like 200 views, and like, ugh, fuck it, what's 200 views is like 20 pence. It's like 20 pence for 5 hours work, and you're like, fucking hell. But I mean, like, one of my videos was worth it. One of my lore videos, some of my lore videos are getting quite a decent amount of views, but as soon as a game has been out for a while and there's less interest in it, then it's like, it's not really worth it. So maybe if there's enough people request it, that's the thing, not a lot of people are really into the lore. Especially when I upload World of Warcraft lore, some little people playing the game, they just don't give a shit. But maybe when the film comes out, there will be more interest, so I don't know. I mean, this is how, like, you have to think when you're uploading content. You can upload, like, if I uploaded like lore about a game that sold like 50 copies about 10 years ago, I mean, it's not going to get views, is it? So I also want to bring my Star Wars videos back. My Star Wars videos, they didn't get a massive amount of views, but it got like a shitload of comments, and a lot of big comments, so obviously a lot of people are passionate and interested in Star Wars. You know, Star Wars is a popular thing right now with all the films coming out. I have a plan to make a video about all the hidden stories that go on between the films and like in the background of the films, because there's a lot of stuff going on. And the films, I don't know, maybe because it was budget issues, or they're just trying to like cut the film down, a lot of the stories are missed out, you know, in the like deleted scenes and stuff. So videos like that. And what else? I've got a list here. Yeah, I've got another spoof video. Like, I was thinking of like playing a horror game and then like reacting to it extremely realistically, just to take the piss out of that kind of video. I've also, like, I watch a lot of reaction videos like H3, and I'd like to do content like that. Obviously not exactly the same. I'm not gonna like, I'm not saying H3 does this, but I'm obviously not gonna like put a video on the screen and then just watch it and smile like 3 times, because that is literally the cancer of YouTube right now. I'm not going to do videos like that, but I was thinking specifically reacting to game interviews with game developers, or Gamescom or BlizzCon or stuff like that, and just like watching it and then like reacting with it, like not like necessarily in a comical way, like taking a piss, but like more like in a serious reviewing way. Whether that it can turn out to be funny, it can turn out to be serious, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, what else we got here? 10 reasons why Elder Scrolls Online is better than World of Warcraft. Videos like that. I've also got another comedy video about taking the piss out of how it. Well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna wait until it's uploaded. Yeah, like literally running out to say, because that's literally all the ideas I've got. But if you have any ideas, any content you want to see on this channel, leave it in the comment section. My voice is literally about to fucking start bleeding. Well, my voice box is the voice. I'm pretty sure the voice doesn't bleed. So, oh yeah, private server reviews. I want to do a review on Warmade Lordran because I'm enjoying it so much. I feel like more people need to know, and yeah, about probably the best private server out there. Right, I think I've talked enough. My name is the Meta Goblin. Until my next video, ciao.